Thank you so much for joining us today for today's 1% challenge. Today I am challenging you guys to go out and create your Joe. Now, Joe is an imaginary friend that we have had here at our office for a while. He has become a part of the family. He's so integral to our family that anytime we make any type of big decision, we're thinking about Joe. We want Joe to be involved. Joe is our imaginary customer. And what we did in an early brainstorming session was to create this buyer persona that reflected all of the challenges that small businesses, our target audience, went through on a day-to-day basis, and the challenges that they were having when it came to marketing their businesses and their services online. So Joe he's got a lot of problems, okay, but we've thankfully created a great solution for him. So I am encouraging you to go out and create your Joe, because it's very easy when you're creating your marketing materials or when you're going out there into the social media ecosystem and starting to promote your products and your services. It's very easy to forget about and lose touch with who your customers actually are, what it is that they actually want, because you're so wrapped up in sell, 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 sell. So having a Joe, having a buyer persona or multiple buyer personas really helps you put them into perspective. It helps you think about them as they are, as people with lives, with fears, with desires, very much like your own. And when you can think about them on a human level, then you can connect with them in a more personal, more meaningful level. And that's what, social media really is all about. And that's what engaging and connecting online is really all about as well. We found that this extends beyond our marketing activities. When we create a piece of, a flyer or a brochure or an article or ebook or something like that online, we're asking ourselves, okay, WWJD, what would Joe do? What would Joe think? What's going on with Joe? Does this really connect with and resonate with Joe? We do the same thing when it comes to our support process, when it comes to our website setup and our customization process. WWJD, WWJT, what would Joe do? What would he think? How is he feeling throughout this entire process? We want to make sure that we create the right experience for Joe. If you can get people across your organization to help you, it's interesting to see who Joe is from different perspectives. It's interesting to see what because, as an example, someone in the sales department is going to have a very different view of Joe than somebody that's in the support department that deals with Joe after he's upset because your services, your products have fallen short in some way. Go throughout your organization to find out how different people perceive Joe, and I guarantee you it will be an eye-opening experience. But most importantly, just go ahead and build your Joe and make sure that you are building on his persona and developing his personality in depth every time you and your team meet together and every time you put together any marketing material.